Good afternoon. My name is Kyle Baker, and I would like to introduce you to my family.
Hi, I'm Emily.
Hi, I'm Mallory.
Hi, I'm Keegan. Hi, I'm Benton.
Father Mark approached me back in October and asked if we would be willing to put together a short video of what stewardship means to us. Actually, Father Mark asked just me, and I roped in my family. I was very reluctant at first, as I've never been a big fan of myself on a camera, or even more, myself on a video that will be shared with others. But I agreed. I immediately started to stress about what I should say and what would be meaningful for others to hear. As the Lord would have it, however, I read a daily forward 2 days after committing that really spoke to me, so I thought I could incorporate some of its content with this video. As many of you are probably aware, sports and athletics are an important part of our household. Em and I coach or have coached our kids' teams in pretty much every sport you can think of. Teaching the children the importance of teamwork, sportsmanship, work ethic, and self-confidence are some of the main reasons we love to participate. So what does any of that have to do with stewardship, you may ask? Well, the daily forward I referenced earlier included scripture from 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 4 through 6. It states, "Now there are varieties of gifts, but the same Spirit, and there are varieties of activities, but it is the same God who activates all of them in everyone." When I think of stewardship at St. Mary's, I like to think of my boys' basketball team or my girls' softball team. I have a couple of boys that are really good at handling the basketball. I also have boys that are taller and they do a great job of rebounding. In addition, I have other boys that are really good at defending the other team's best players.
I like making shots and rebounds because it helps my team win.
Or similarly, in softball, some of my girls were good at pitching, others hitting, and even some were better at fielding.
I like being on a team because I know my teammates always have my back and you create great relationships.
In my mind, the correlation between the scripture referenced above, stewardship, and these teams we have coached is very simple. We all have our own unique gifts and skill sets. Where one person's skill set ends, someone else's begins. And when they all work together in harmony, everyone wins by magnifying God with our life of faith and our works. Much like our church family here at St. Mary's, where God has blessed us with many talents and gifts, and the many wonderful ministries that we have to pour those gifts into. To further the analogy, I pose the question, what type of team would I have if I only had a couple of kids sign up to play? Or what if everyone on my baseball or softball team came out and told me I'm a pitcher and that's the only position I can play? Unfortunately, both of those scenarios would likely lead to unsuccessful seasons or no season at all. However, if we can get our team to open their minds to new positions, or maybe ministries, then the sky is the limit. New relationships are formed, skill sets and gifts are revealed that someone never would have thought they had, and the team is the beneficiary of it all. I know that this oversimplified analogy may seem like a bit of a stretch when comparing a ball team and doing God's work as faithful stewards of our gifts. But I would argue that I have seen firsthand God's light on a ball field when the teams join hands at the end of the game for prayer, compassion shown to a teammate when there is an injury or a failure, and even the smile on a child's face when they succeed at something they didn't think that they could do, that they'd worked so hard for and ultimately accomplished. Faithful stewardship can have similar impacts on your own life and those around you. In my mind, I think the Lord is just asking us to not be afraid. Get out there and just play ball. Give our time, treasures, and talents, all of which have been activated by Him, and everyone will win.